Hey, this is ASpengler, and this is episode 1 of building Itter Castle in Lego. So, excited to start a new mock here. And right now there's just the knights to represent kind of the first part of this overall build that I'm going to be building this castle in kind of the medieval time period. And right now I have all the base plates set up. So, and also you can see I've added that little section right here of just the kind of smaller base plates. I put those in for now because I'm not sure if I'm going to use them yet, but I'll see once I start building if I'll need that extra little bit of space. But for now, the dimensions are the 4 large gray base plates and that little green or large green base plate, I guess they're called, by the 3 large gray base plates. So it's pretty decent sized mock. It takes up basically the whole top of my building space there. And also something I forgot to say in my last video, thank you guys for 100 subscribers. Right now it is over that, so the channel's growing, and thank you guys for your support. And it's nice for me to see that other people are now enjoying my creations. Before I kind of just kept them to myself, but now I'm having fun showing them to you guys. So thanks for your support, and you guys subscribing. Thanks for you that did. And I've kind of had it somewhat my goal of this channel. I'm not gonna kind of like other people I've seen that always at the end of the video they're asking you, oh, please like, subscribe. I'm not gonna try to do that. I feel like if you guys want to subscribe, or if you really like the video, you'll do that on your own. I don't have to constantly just say that at you. So if anybody was wondering why I didn't do that, that's why. So yeah, again, thanks for 100 subscribers, and see the channel still growing, so that's cool. And also now I'll probably start by giving some like the outline of how I'm going to raise it up. I think for the first part I'll just elevate this 1 brick high. That'll give it some more support so it's not as not super flimsy. Just give it a good foundational layer, and then I think I'm going to outline the kind of castle area out here, so I can, because the castle is elevated above the landscape, so it'll be kind of like a slope up to the castle. So I'll kind of just section that off. I'm not sure how far I'll get in this first little cutout, but I guess I'll go ahead and start building. So excited for new mock, so I'll go ahead and start working on it. Okay, coming back to show you guys the progress so far. I've started some foundational work, as you can see on the just kind of the lines across, and also I did a first layer around, all the way around. I actually messed up. I started by doing it with just random colors, and then I realized this is going to be the lowest layer, so I had to start it with the regular, or the top plane, what it's supposed to look like, so not these, so I could save these later for more back here. So originally I started by completely covering the edge with these, but then I realized I just have to cover them anyways, and I need to keep this area low because it's going to slope up quite a bit, and these are going to be needed back there. So by the time I completely went all the way around covering it with these, you can see them all the way, you can see them around. I took them all off. I went back, pulled them all off, and then went back around and redid it with the green and the brown. So that kind of took away some of my time, but I still got, I guess, decently far. Just 1 ring around with these bigger bricks, and then also you can see the studs or round bricks, I guess they're called. I kind of outlined the castle, so here's kind of the bridge and entrance, goes to the courtyard right here, and then that goes to the main body of the castle, which is here. And then also in the template I was looking at, they had a building back here, so I just added that in also. So that's it so far with the delay. I guess I could have done some more work. I guess you could see I kind of started before over here, but then I just took those off because I messed up. I guess you could see the kind of the new technique I'm using for my foundation. It's not the straight lines. It's just kind of a jumble of bricks. It's just enough so it supports it enough so they're not sagging, and it keeps it strong, but it does use about cutting it in half, I think, half the bricks I'm using instead of just completely loading it on. I guess that it was really strong, but it used up a ton of bricks, and this is basically as strong. It uses like half the bricks, so it's a better method for me, especially on such a big build. And somewhat decent progress so far. I'll go ahead and keep working. I'll probably just continue the ring around it, slowly build up to get the foundation around this, the little template I have, and then I'll kind of work up, because I'll probably have the foundation be like at least what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe around 5 bricks tall at least. I'll see what that looks. So I'll go ahead and keep building. Okay, coming back to show you guys some more progress, and there has been quite a bit of it. Just zooming out here, show you the big part you probably will notice. I got most of the kind of foundational work for the castle done, and that was basically the main thing I was working on, with all those building a bunch of posts, getting all the plates up there. That took bulk of the time, but also if you notice below, I did extend the kind of plating out a little bit all the way around. Sorry you can't see the back now, that's pretty tall. I originally said 6 bricks tall, but this ended up being 11 bricks tall. So I was looking at some pictures of the castle again, and it was quite a bit elevated above the regular landscape, so that's why it's so much taller. I feel like that's a good height minifigure. Just a good amount of space. I'll probably still add a bit more over here. Again, it's gonna slope up here. There'll be like a bridge right here. I just haven't, so there'll probably be a little bit more right here. There's not quite as much. Again, this will be the main body of the castle. Back there's just kind of like a building. The main castle here, the courtyard's right here, so that's why it gets smaller over here. And then right here there's kind of the entrance, so I'll probably add a little bit more right here, but for now I guess I'm gonna just start sloping it more up. I'll try to make it as even as I can, but I think in the pictures it's more of just kind of a slope like that, so it'll probably be pretty steep up there. I guess it makes sense because the castle needs it. They wanted it to have like one main entrance here, and then really like good defensive position, put your castle up on a big hill or mountain, so there's only one entry point, good, easier to defend and stuff. So I think I'll just have it be pretty much like straight up slope. Well, I'll see how I do that. So quite a bit of work so far. That was a big task getting that. And this is, if you're wondering, there's just a bunch of pillars here, and it's pretty strong. Like strong enough I could push on it with most of my weight, or probably all my weight, and it would still hold. So that's decently strong there, so enough that it could hold quite a bit. it's not gonna break anytime soon. So I was experimenting with a bunch of different ways. Originally I was gonna just do it with just like a bunch of these longer pieces, kind of do with that crisscross, and that ended up taking a ton. So I think I might use this method to like just start building it up like this, have that, and then kind of continue that up, so it'll be like a step up there. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing for all the way around it. I feel like that's the best way to do it. But anyways, that's what I've been doing so far. I'll probably end out the segment soon, but I feel like I could get a little bit more work done in this week, so I'll go ahead and keep working, see how far I can get. I'll probably just right now just start on the steps kind of sloping up to the foundation of the castle. I'll go ahead and keep working. Okay, coming back to show you guys the progress. There was not any progress. I was just kind of end out the segment. But I was working on building up. I did a bunch of this technique of kind of building up, or with like the steps like this, and had that kind of keep going up. I had this whole area like that, and then just after pretty much finishing this section, I decided it's not gonna work. So then I tore all that down, had the whole section right here completely built up with that, all these pieces. And then I'm like, and I realized if I continue with that technique, I won't be able to finish all the way around, and I feel like it's just not the best way to use my pieces. It uses quite a bit of them, and I don't even know if it completely completed the task I wanted it to. So I'm going to come up with a different way. I think I'll do more of steps. So just like building up something like this. Just have different layers. Or I guess it's basically what I did with this. I'm going to make some like pillars, and then just kind of have the pillars go down. I feel like that's going to be the easiest way to do it. This way it takes quite a few pieces. I'll probably just won't use it at all throughout the mock at all. Or probably won't use it again. It just uses way too many pieces, and yeah, this is strong enough and it uses way less pieces. The only thing is I'm gonna have to find more of these pillar type pieces because I use basically all of them. So I'll probably have that figured out for the next segment. So next week you'll see that next week I'm hoping I can just completely get it all covered, so then you'll see the green, brown, and finish the foundational work. That would be a big thing to do, but get it all covered. But I guess I could shoot for that. That would be a nice goal to get to. Just get it all covered. But I feel like my biggest challenge now is just getting this sloped area. How to do that without using the most pieces, because I am running out now. So that's my biggest challenge, getting the slope here, a nice slope, without using in a pretty efficient way. So because I'm nearly out of pieces. I probably could scrounge up some more, but I'll have to find a new technique to make that better. So sorry again I didn't get anything more in this little end cut, but I'm gonna go ahead and end out the segment. So I did get quite a bit of work done getting all this, the whole castle foundation done. That was a decent amount of work, and at least getting like the outside ring. So there's a pretty decent amount of work, and hopefully I can get some more, even more done next week. Try to finish up the foundation, that would be nice. So thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next video.